it's Tiny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. We're back in Infinity Nikki because we have been treated with a lot of news today. So in today's video, I'm going to go over the housing information that they've dropped. They've also dropped a little bit of information about quests, so if I have time, I will add that in at the end. But there is also information on the Starlit shop. I will do a separate video on that, and that will come tomorrow, so just be aware of that. I have got more content coming, so if you want to stay tuned for that, make sure to subscribe so you can be notified as soon as that goes live. Obviously, with such a big update on the horizon in terms of housing and lots of different things, there will be a ton of content coming on Infinity Nikki. So if you are interested in that, make sure to stick around. It should be a fun time. I also do other content. I do a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley and other cozy games, and sometimes Love and Deep Space. So if that's your bag as well, you know, you can hang out too. But anyway, let's take a look at all the news and information that's just dropped, because there has been quite a bit of information. Now, firstly, I want to take a look at this trailer, Set Off for a Warm Place home system preview. There's quite a bit of information in this. I have watched half of it. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched half of it when I was in the car today. So we're going to take a look at it and just sort of go through it all together. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is the wharf. So it does say, hold on. You can reach home or go to the Sea of Stars via the wharf. So that's, I guess, quite good that you can travel to it that way. I assume there will be, or I hope there will be, a fast travel drop down in the map menu, because that's how I usually travel to areas. That's how I've been going to Dunquin Island, is I have been using that instead of using the boat, because you can of course use the boat in the Sea of Stars once the scroll disappears. So yeah, I hope there's a drop down. There probably will be. And then we have this gorgeous archway, the astral tree. Okay, hold on, let's take a look at this. The astral tree will generate astrolites over time. Strike the tree using the purification ability to collect astrolites. Astrolites can be used to upgrade home abilities, unlock new areas, and purchase seeds or furniture sketches. Okay, this is exciting. So obviously this is very important for, you know, getting more furniture stuff, you know, building up your home. This is obviously very important. Oh, that's cute. Is that like a little seat? A little tree swing seat or something? Oh. Okay, right. This is the guest arch. Okay, it says use the default planting ability to plant the guest vine under the trellis. Once it matures, it will connect your island with others. You can visit linked friends anytime through the guest arch. You can explore their homes even when they're offline. Okay, that is amazing, because that also means that, like, when it comes to like tours, like house tours, like that's something that can be done when the other person is offline potentially. Like that's kind of cool. Also, I'm surprised that I pointed this out in this video. I was like, what is this? What is this? It feels like it's something, because originally a lot of people have been speculating that this leads to the portal where the connection of friends is, because they did say it was under a purple archway. So this is what everyone has been saying for multiplayer, and even I said that because that's what I assumed. But no, it is in fact, hold on, it is in fact this little item. So okay, that's cool, that's cool. So the other archways are just decor, it's just decoration. Okay, then we have the visit signpost. Signposts make travel between islands easier. Keep the signpost polished so others can be guided to visit. Likewise, the homes of others can also be visited with the helps of signposts. Okay, this is going to be intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing how this functions and stuff like that. Like what, because it says about guiding and stuff. We'll have to see that in person. And then we have the gift wrapping table. Prepare gifts and greeting cards for friends at the gift wrapping table, which I think is so cute. And we do have this gazebo here, and it is so stunning. So beautiful. And then we have this, which someone did leave a comment on my video. Shout out to you. I forget who it was off the top of my head, but someone said they thought this was a like system for housing, and you were spot on. So congrats to you. You were right. We love to see it. So it says, when visiting other islands, try stepping into the like zone and use plunge to give a big thumbs up. So that's kind of cool. This is a way of giving likes for people's builds and stuff like that, which is cute. It's a cute way of doing it. Okay, then we have Posy. The Yardling shop can be unlocked via Posy for Yardling purchase. Astrolites can be used at the Yardling shop to exchange for various items, including seeds and furniture sketches. Posy will also buy Home Harvest, trade with the Yardling for more Astrolites. And then this is Nikki's home. So I'm assuming we get this. Every player probably gets this as a base. And then we can maybe add on from it, or we can demolish it and build our own and whatnot. But I'm assuming they're all giving us something to start with, I would think, just so that we've got something, which will be helpful for players who aren't maybe as interested in, like, maybe if you're a bit worried about the actual structure kind of building, this is a great way to potentially decorate without having to build the structure, which is quite good. Okay, this is a better look at the construction outfit. I still don't think I really like this. I don't think I do. I quite like if the tights and the socks were like separate, which they're not going to be. If they were though, I would like them because I like the color of this tight. It reminds me of like a slightly lower denier, like a mid denier tight. Like it's not too like dark and flat, but it's not too see-through. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I usually have the heavier denier tights. That's usually what I have. Mainly because when I go to lower denier, I usually end up sticking a nail through them and ripping them, and it's just like a hassle. But this is like a lovely tone. I love the color of them, but the hair's cute, but the rest of it is probably just not my vibe. But personal taste, of course. Everyone has their own preferences. So after using the home construction ability, Nikki can become a master home designer, letting inspiration flow as she freely selects furniture to craft and decorate her home. So we can see her placing like foundations here. We can see her placing walls and doors and stuff like that. It is a bit of a shame. Like, this is something I pointed out before. I kind of don't know how I feel about doors being preset into walls. I hope there's like a level of customization here we can do. We're just gonna have to wait and see, to be honest. I love this. The sizing up and down is very good. Oh my god, you could have that as like a little Momo chair. That's so cute. That's adorable, actually. I love that. Okay, home construction. Every insight Nikki gains from crafting furniture will transform into home insight. As Nikki's construction ability improves, she will unlock more furniture options and placement methods and acquire ability fusion, integrating existing abilities into her home life. So this is like, I guess, the floating or whatever. And then you can make things hover in the air. So she's making like floating platforms with stones. And I guess transforming this tree, moving it. Okay, so this is examples. And I've got to say, this, in love with. This is what I want to make. I want to build something like this. It's ambitious, but I want to do it. It might be a big project that I do on the side and try and build some kind of castle-like structure like this. But this is exactly the kind of thing I want to make. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. I will start out in a Minecraft box house though. That's just the way it will be. And then we have this one where we've got like the two almost like cottagey builds, which is very cute. Oh look, and we've got like the planting here. Like the plots for the planting. I love this. I love this water wheel, and the dock is so cute. This, the oh my gosh, this wicker chat. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love this as well. And this is blue. It's blue. It's blue. That makes me so happy. And I love that this is white as well. So happy. Okay, and this is that's the planting kind of like ability outfit. So default planting. After using the default planting ability, Nikki can grow crops in home and water them to help them thrive. Care for them well and they'll reward Nikki with lush harvests. Each seed holds possibilities. Some may yield unique shapes or rare surprise varieties. So I don't know if like the purple one here is like a rare colorway or something, and the rest are all pink because that's the standard perhaps. But yeah. While diligently planting in a home, every effort transforms into home insight, allowing Nikki's planting skills to advance steadily. Selling harvest will grant astrolites. Now, something we have seen, we saw her doing it there. She was planting individually one by one, and eventually you can upgrade your skills to basically be able to use the purification ability, which will allow you to bulk plant, which I'm looking forward to. Yeah, with improved mastery, more gameplay and ability fusion feature will be unlocked, allowing Nikki to combine other abilities she has gained throughout her life in home. So yeah, you can see here the purification. Oh, this is showing the star one. Oh gosh. Oh, I love the necklace. I love the necklace. I didn't notice that before. So after using the default star collecting ability, Nikki can enter special vision, revealing shimmering meteorites around her. How exciting! And like she's like able to fish for which is so cute. With improved mastery, she'll be able to collect heavier meteorites, discover new types, and unlock ability fusion, allowing her to integrate other abilities she has gained into her life at home. They just look so pretty. I hope we get some of them as like we can use as like furniture decor or something similar. And then this is the fish keeping. So Nikki can raise fish in her home pond, feed them to help them grow, and when they're mature, use fishing ability to catch them. These ponds are quite large. They look like they take up quite a bit of space. I mean, good for the fishies. They deserve space, of course, but yeah, it's quite a large thing. And it looks like you can fish with Momo as well. And then this is the animal inviting. So Nikki can listen to the songs of animals, inviting animal companions to visit her home. Nikki can treat visiting animal companions to delicious food. After a hearty meal, they'll explore the island and bring Nikki their discoveries. Ooh, fun. So it looks like a way to get extra resources. And it says Nikki can strengthen her bonds with the animals by interacting with them. As these bonds reach certain levels, the animals will happily accept the new look styled by Nikki and agree on exclusive nicknames. So this is like almost like a pet companion feature. The furniture crafting table, a trusty companion for skilled builders where you can bring your home crafting whims to life. So obviously we have to interact with this, I guess, to craft furniture. This is a crafting table. And then the gramophone can be placed at home to play music records, collect melodies of your journeys and echoes of memories, then play them back with the gramophone. I love this. I love that we can listen to music. I think that's good. Also, this pot of flowers. Oh, so stunning. So pretty. Ooh, furniture styling stage. A mannequin for showcasing your favorite outfits. A must-have for any stylist home. You just know I am absolutely doing like a walk-in wardrobe type situation with like my favorite dresses. That's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. We have to do a giant closet. We're going to make Nikki a tiny little bedroom with like a single little bed in it and like maybe like a tiny little cushion for Momo. And then like the rest of the house will be a giant closet. Oh dear. But this is cute. I like this. I think this is fun how it, you know, you can place the outfits on there. set off for a warm place. Okay, that is the entire video. So yeah, we got to see a bit more about some of the abilities and some of the different things here that we can use and stuff like that. The like thing is pretty cool, like I said, and cool to see that this is confirmed as the actual portal and not the archways that we'd seen before. But some of this furniture stuff is really, really nice. Some of this decor in Nikki's home. Like, we take a look at this and just look, like the chairs, the plant pot, the curtains, the little clutter and stuff like that. This, the flowers along the balcony here, absolutely gorgeous. The chandelier. I am curious about the bookcases. I kind of hope they're pre-done because I do not want to be placing these books one by one. Ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, and this vase is so cute. And yeah, it's cute that she was able to like size down the chair, I guess, so that there's like a Momo sized chair. I think that's really cute. And then the bed, there's like a special animation for if you get onto the bed, she pulls out like a tablet and stuff like that, which is cute. And look at Momo on the bed. Very, very cute. So yeah, I think there's a lot of cute stuff with this trailer. Lots of information that we can gather about the different like abilities and stuff like that. But let's take a look at some more information. So I'm just going to read this post here and then we're going to look at the graphics. Now I've had to open them in a separate tab because it's like impossible to read the writing. So it says the home system arrives in version 1.9. Head to your own island via the Sea of Stars to plant, build, raise fish and host animal guests. Build the home of your dreams. Co-op is supported. Connect friends islands to visit and exchange gifts. You can also randomly visit other stylish islands. If you love their design, drop a huge like in the like zone. Check out the pictures below for more details. Psst. A mysterious guest from Stardew Valley is said to be visiting soon. Spruce up your home for the arrival. So this is the home gameplay guide. Look at the little bibkin there. Okay, following version 1.9 update, Nikki can reach the floating island via the Unbound Tower in the Starlit Realm. The yardlings on the island will help Nikki build and manage her dream home. As home is built, astrolites can be earned from the astral tree by selling home crops and by completing tasks. Astrolites can be used to upgrade home abilities, unlock new areas, and purchase seeds or furniture sketches. And then we have fields can be laid out in Nikki's home, so this is for the planting. So it says, after obtaining the Spring Blossom ability outfit, equip and use default planting ability to grow crops in home and water them to help them thrive. Care for them well and they'll reward Nikki with lush harvests. When Nikki harvests home-exclusive crops, there's a chance to unlock their unique shapes and potentially obtain rare surprise varieties. Selling crops grants astrolites. And then it says Nikki's efforts in planting will help her gain home insights. With improved mastery, more gameplay and ability fusion feature will be unlocked, allowing Nikki to combine other abilities. For example, purification can be combined with planting to boost efficiency. And then we have our next graphic, which talks about the construction. So on the floating island, a new house awaits Nikki. Here she can place, remove furniture, or dye her favorite pieces, enabling more diverse decorations. Okay, so you can dye them. I am curious if they require the same dye resources or if they use something different. I hope it's different from the clothes dyeing, because otherwise we are in trouble, friends. So after obtaining the Flawless Vision ability outfit, equip and use the home construction ability to freely select furniture to craft and decorate Nikki's home. Arriving on the island grants the free furniture Warm Blossom Tree with surprise items like styling stage to be unlocked. Okay, so this, I think the styling stage is the mannequin here, which we know we can put outfits on, which we saw in the trailer. And then I think the Warm Blossom Tree is this large tree-like structure. And it says furniture sketches can be obtained via various methods. We can purchase from Posy, we can photograph furniture across Mirrorland, and we can buy furniture directly from the store. Now, I'll have to see if I'm able, I don't know how much furniture is going to be available across Mirrorland. If I can do a video guide on different furniture pieces, I will do, but realistically, I don't know how many there's going to be and if it's going to be too daunting of a task. I'll try my best though. And of course, we can buy it from the store. Each creation grants home insights. As Nikki's construction ability improves, she'll unlock more furniture, new placement options, and ability fusion to combine other abilities, such as the floating construction. When enough astrolites are accumulated, Nikki's home can be expanded by visiting Posy to open up more space to build. Okay, so we get a very, well, not a very small space, but we get a smaller space to begin with. And then as we get more astrolites, we can expand the home area, which is nice. And home designs can be saved to generate share codes, which can be posted, and other players' designs can be imported to be quickly deployed. So again, this is very good that we can, you know, share, which is good. The decorations available in the store are temporarily not placeable in Nikki's home. What? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Like, obviously I know what I can read, like, stuff isn't placeable in Nikki's home, but why would they not be able to be placed? Does it mean like the decorations from like the evolution outfits? Is that what they're talking about? I don't know. And then we have the bit about the fish keeping. So the fish ponds can be placed. After obtaining the fishtails ability outfit, equip and use the default fish keeping ability to raise fish in Nikki's home pond, ideal for home areas. Fishing in Mirrorland gives you a chance to catch small fish, which can be placed into the home pond. Feeding accelerates their growth. Once they mature, the fishing ability can be used to catch them. Selling mature fish grants astrolites. The more of the same species Nikki catches, the more skilled she'll become. Future fish of that species will start out heavier. Raising fish also earns home insights, and with improved mastery, Nikki will unlock more gameplay and ability fusion. For example, the shrinking ability can be used to have Momo catch fish in a more efficient manner. Okay, that's good to know. So the whole thing with Momo was like an evolved version of the fishing, basically. Then we have star collecting. So meteorites of varying weight fall randomly every day in Nikki's home. I do wonder if there's like a limit on that. So it says, after obtaining the star memory ability outfit, equip and use the default star collecting ability to enter special vision, revealing shimmering meteorites around Nikki, ideal for home areas. Collecting meteorites can be exchanged for astrolites with the Yardling. Each spark Nikki collects will contribute to home insight. With improved mastery, Nikki will be able to collect heavier meteorites, discover new types, and unlock ability fusion, allowing her to integrate other abilities to have more fun while collecting stars, such as fishing meteorites from rivers in her home. Okay, and then we have the animal inviting. So Nikki can make friends with animals in Mirrorland. After obtaining the Meadow Symphony ability outfit, use the default animal inviting to interact with animals in Mirrorland, then use it again in Nikki's home to invite them over. Oh, okay, interesting. So I guess you have to interact. So it is a bit like how I was initially predicting with like grooming. I was kind of like predicting, okay, maybe we have to groom them and then we can invite them over. But I guess we just have like this Meadow Symphony ability. So I guess a more musically based style. In the Animal Lodge, Nikki can treat visiting animal companions to delicious food. Now, I know that they teased in one of their trailers very, very originally a cooking outfit. I don't think this is to do with this. I suspect when it talks about treating them with delicious food, there's probably going to be like some kind of like feeding trough, feeding planter, feeding pedestal, and we just interact with that and it will auto add food or something like that, and then the animals can eat from it. That's what I predict. I don't think this is actually like cooking in the kitchen. I think that's going to be saved perhaps for something else, maybe. I think because they would have showcased us this cooking ability outfit if it was more in-depth kind of thing. So I don't think that's the case. I just think it's probably like an interact button and we go, yep, that's what I want. And it says Nikki can strengthen her bonds with the animals by making food for them or gifting animal accessories. As these bonds reach certain levels, the animals will happily accept the new look style by Nikki and agree on exclusive nicknames. Then we have a bit of information on co-op. So use the default planting ability to plant the guest vine under the trellis. Once it matures, it will connect your island with others. This connection permits visits to linked friends through the guest arch at any time, including when the friend is offline. Signposts make travel between islands easier. Keep the signpost polished so others can be guided to visit. Likewise, the homes of others can be visited with the helps of signposts. At the gift wrapping table, Nikki can prepare gifts and greeting cards for friends. When visiting other islands, try stepping into the like zone and use plunge to give a big thumbs up. And then there's special perks and Easter egg. Home Sentiments Heartfelt Gifts Home Edition is available for a limited time. Following the version 1.9 update, one free furniture item can be unlocked per day for 3 days. Ooh, that's good to know. And then there is a gramophone in home where records can be played. So in version 1.9, records can be tamed in several ways. Exchange Dews of Inspiration with Kilo the Cadence Fawn, trade Astrolites with Allison, or collect them in Wishfield. Additional methods will be added in future updates. Please stay tuned. This gives Kilo some use again. If you have finished Kilo the Cadence Fawn, this gives him a purpose, a reason for being. I'm so happy about that. And obviously Alison must be one of the new fairies that you can interact with. And then very lastly, because I realise I've gone on very, very long, there's a bit of information about the music season event. So the very first echoes of Wishes Music Festival in Flora Wish is kicking off. Music lovers from across Mirrorland are gathering in the town. From classical opera to fresh electronic beats, everyone can unleash their inspiration here. Stylists can join this musical feast. So we have the exclusive quest, A Song Without End. During the event, stylists can take part in exclusive quests, uncovering the truth behind the curtain after the spotlight fades. Complete the exclusive quest to earn diamonds, card Theatre of No Silence, growth materials, and more. And then we have World and Random Quest series, The Curtain Never Falls. During the event, stylists can participate in a new sound rises for World Quest and interlude tidbits for Random Quests. Complete these quests to earn rewards including diamonds, sketch Honor of Freedom, sketch Shining Treasures, title Born to Dance, and growth materials. Then we have the event Dancing Melodies. By advancing the World Quest beyond technique upon the strings, stylists can visit Flora Wish to play Aurora's piano. Challenge tracks of varying difficulty, aim for the top of the leaderboard and earn diamonds upon completion. Then we have the event The Kites Return. During the event, 4 tasks will be unlocked at a time. Complete these tasks to obtain returning kites. Collect the required number of returning kites to exchange for the 3-star outfit Swallow Whispers. For the 3-star outfit Swallow Whispers, diamonds, growth materials, and more. And don't miss music season's new rhythm and dance gameplay. Plenty of playful features are waiting for you to explore. And we've got a couple of graphics here for the new quests and things like that. I am very, very excited. I think this is going to be a fun update. I'm looking forward to it. I think there's going to be a lot to do. So be prepared to dedicate some time. Oh, this looks fun. This is a cute little item. I love that. Oh, we've got Where Are the Gifties? So I'll have to do another video on that again. And then we've got the photo album thing as well. So lots of events and things to do. And we have got the event calendar here as well, which shows when the quests start and things like that. So most of this stuff starts at the very beginning. We've got more of the Starlit Pursuit. We have the Harmonic Greetings here, which is some Revelation crystals you can get. There's Gleaming Starlight. So this was the other outfit that I was talking about that they didn't drop a lot of information on. But this one isn't coming till like the 17th. So obviously just be aware of that. Eternal Celestial, Starlight Pear Dance. Alison's Travel Shop is returning, and we're also getting Inspiration Burst, so double rewards in the realm of Eureka. So if you are trying to top up on your Eurekas, it might be worth waiting till the Inspiration Burst event perhaps. And then we've also got some more event calendar details here. So we have the 5-star and 4-star banner, and then this looks to be... The next one's the 4 stars. So Starry Nocturne and Counterflow Concerto. I see a guitar. This is very like dance pop star-esque. I love this. This is very edgy and alternative. Okay, the 4 stars are absolutely getting pulled on. The 4 stars are getting pulled on. I already see that. I love this hair. It's so cool. So cool. Okay, I zoomed in a little bit. They're kind of, this is like a crop top and a leather jacket. It looks like we've got some sort of stripy socks here. Maybe some boots. She's definitely holding a guitar. And then she's got a microphone. This kind of little hairstyle here. Don't know if this is a crop top or not. It's hard to tell, but either way, these both look pretty good. Starry Nocturne and Counterflow Concerto. I think there will definitely be pulls for that. Absolutely. And then you can see here, there's like the home feature, the abilities, there's the music season outfits, and some more shop purchases. New arrivals in home gallery, Stellar Poems pack available for a limited time. So this looks to be a furniture bundle we can buy. And then there is also the Starlit shop here, which again, we're getting a bit of a look at some of the things you can get there. But I will go through that in a separate video. But yeah, lots coming to a music season. Very, very exciting. So yeah, that's some information on the new housing update and the schedule for 1.9 music season. Very, very exciting to see what's coming. Definitely super excited for those 4 stars. I will be saving for them. There is absolutely no way I'm missing those 4 stars. I've only seen a preview, but they look incredible. So I'm very excited about that. But let me know what you're most excited for. And of course, I will have the details on the Starlit shop in another video that will get posted tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a like. It does help me out massively as the smaller content creator, and I appreciate every bit of support from this community. You are all wonderful, wonderful people. And if you are interested in me touring your housing plot, if you do build and want to design something, please let me know. Join my Discord and I'm sure we can set something up. I would absolutely love to do that. So yeah, anyway, fun video, lots broken down there. I'm very, very excited. I hope you are too, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you all in the next one. Bye guys.